We begin with those deadly wildfires in Southern California. They've now claimed the lives of at least 24 people and destroyed thousands of structures. This morning, crews are racing to gain control of those fires because powerful winds in the forecast could cause explosive fire growth.
These winds, combined with low humidities and low fuel moistures, will keep the fire threat in all of Los Angeles County very high.
Now, at this moment, the Palisades and Eaton fires, those are the two largest, remain mostly uncontained. Joining us now for more on the ground in Southern California is CBS News correspondent Charlie DeMar. Charlie, tell us what you've seen just in the past day or so.
And Errol, good morning. There was a lot of optimism from firefighters over the weekend, especially Sunday, because those winds had died down. But of course, the focus now is on the Santa Ana winds. We could see wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Now, that is a lot less than what we saw earlier last week when this fire event started. But of course, that is going to create a lot of concern. All the progress that has been made, there is some concern that some of those hot spots, some of those embers may flare up again, and we could be dealing with even more wildfires throughout the next few days.
I know that some firefighters from other states are helping. There's some resources pledged from other countries even. What are the federal and state resources allocated now to help people who've lost everything?
Well, that has also been a big change in this firefight, is the resources. In the first few days, there just weren't enough firefighters to address what needed to be done, how widespread this fire was. But now there are firefighters on the ground from all over the country. And as you mentioned, this is an international fight. There are aircraft from Canada capable of dropping large amounts of water on the fire, which has been key in getting some control on this fire. And just over the weekend, crews from Mexico came in, and they are now on the front line of this firefight. As for assistance, the governor here in California urging people to file with the federal government. This has been declared a federal emergency disaster zone, so people are eligible for federal assistance if they apply locally here at the state level. People who've been impacted by this fire are eligible for some tax relief, some delayed when their taxes are due, would be delayed, Errol.
All right, Charlie DeMar, with the ongoing struggle there in Southern California. Thank you. The FEMA administrator says she's concerned for the safety of firefighters battling those flames in Southern California. Deanne Chriswell told our Margaret Brennan on Face the Nation yesterday the powerful winds in the area have changed the dynamics of this fire, and she pushed back on claims LA officials were unprepared.
I think that they were very prepared. This is something that they are very used to. They fight fires all the time, but they have never seen 100-mile-an-hour winds that are fueling the fire. And those winds and that weather condition is what really impacts, where this fire is going to go, but more importantly, how they're able to try to contain it in those first few hours and days. And because it was in such a populated area, it just makes it that much more challenging to be able to get in there and secure the perimeter, but as well try to save as many homes as possible.
Chriswell also said the cost for this disaster, both from infrastructure and economic losses, will be significant. And there's a new offer on the table to help fight the flames in California, and it's coming all the way from Ukraine. President Volodymyr Zelensky posted on X that government officials are preparing for the potential deployment of Ukrainian firefighters to California, and that 150 are already prepared. And if you're looking for a way to help the victims of these wildfires, you can head to redcross.org/CBS.